Happy with that overall, Steve?
Yeah, pretty pleased. But we hit a real purple patch in the first half and played with some great shape. I think the conditions were obviously far better in the first half than the second half, and executed some nice stuff. So yeah, overall pretty pleased.
Kevin, it was pretty windy out there. Did that affect the way the game unfolded? I mean, you know, the ball kept blowing back as we were looking at it from right to left.
I think it did from the restarts, from Pat Richards' boot. As Steve said, with the second half and the driving rain as well, it affected how we played, I suppose, and made us have to tighten things up. So I think this time of year in England, you expect these types of conditions, and we need to be good enough to handle whatever's thrown at us out there.
It was a bad pair of wingmen at least next season, didn't you?
Yeah, they've been great, haven't they? And to be fair, there's Josh in there as well, so the three of them are fighting it out and doing everything they can. So they both finished very well today. Always been doing that for a number of years now, but I think there's a nice little battle going on between Josh and Tom.
How pleasing to keep clean sheets, Steve?
Yeah, it was good. You know, I think Ireland threatened us, particularly a little bit in the second half, and put us under a little bit of pressure. But yeah, we did okay. I think to nil any team, and particularly at international levels, with credit to the players. We were fluent, obviously, in possession in the second half, but showed a bit of grit there and kept them out, and yeah, it bodes well.
Steve, right at the start of your tenure, you said you wanted no one to feel they were automatic starters. Given what we've seen from the backs, the performance today, is that what we've got in this squad now?
Very much so. It's very difficult. It's very difficult selecting a team, selecting a 17 to out on the field at this moment in time, because they're all very good players, and we've got some players who are disappointed they've missed out, and we've got some players who are delighted they've been picked. But we'll quickly get into another game next week, and again we'll select from a very strong group of players for the game against Fiji.
Steve, you're not going to go out of your way to give everybody a run, presumably. I mean, I think the Australians are making sure that all their players do get a run, but I mean, is that your approach, or?
No, we're in completely different positions to some of the other national teams. We've got to make sure we navigate the best route to being successful, and if that means some players miss out, that means some players miss out. If it means everyone gets a game at some stage, then that's the case as well. But I'm certainly not basing selection on making sure everyone's feeling nice and fluffy and happy because they've had a game in this World Cup. They understand that. They understand that we need every member of the group to be fully committed to the cause for us to achieve success. Sometimes that means not playing.
And injury worries after today?
Yeah, we've got a couple there. I think obviously George got a whack in the first 5 minutes. Carried on to about 15-16 minutes, but we brought him off and didn't use him again. And James Graham, just a slight concern again, but I don't think either of them are too major. But certainly,
what are the two individual problems?
Or dead leg stroke type injuries, so lower limb injuries, but nothing too major, I don't think. And obviously, given the scoreline and the stage of the game was at, we certainly didn't run any risks, and got Kev off the field for a while as well, then to rest his old bones.
Leroy Cudjoe had a very powerful game, Steve, didn't you, in the sense of his running?
Yeah, he did, yeah. I've said it for a while. When you look at our outside backs and the quality and speed of them, it's there for everybody to see, Leroy included. But the youth of them as well. They're all young men, really young men, gaining valuable experience, over the last couple of years, and now as this tournament progresses. So it's really exciting for now. Certainly moving forward for that group of outside backs as well. It's good to see.
Sean O'Loughlin come feel all right.
Sorry.
Sean O'Loughlin come feel all right.
Yeah, it was good. I think it was a little bit tired at certain stages, which was going to be a given. And we pushed him through. We wanted him to play the full 40 in the first half, which he did. I thought he was very strong. He adds a whole lot to our team. We give him a little bit of a break in the second half and going back out there again. So I think he's really pleased with himself, and so should be.
Just saying, Steve, Brett Ferris adds a lot to your left-side attack. You know, it's interesting that the last guy to be picked in the squad.
Yeah.
Really, but
Yeah, it's
getting into
it's
the
funny how those things work out sometimes, and Brett was very close to initial selection. Came along to South Africa, was great in terms of how he prepared for a tournament, given he wasn't sure whether he was going to be included or not at that stage. Well, at that stage he wasn't included. And it just goes to show you do the right things, and good things come to those who do that.
Okay, guys? Thank you.
Your ABC, Steve? ABC?
Oh, it's just Danny. What we're doing here.